Well, yeah, that's right, Greg. It was two congresswomen from Washington and one from Oregon. And they actually spent about 2.5 hours inside getting to see what it was like in there and talking to some of the detainees. The crux of today's visit was that it was an unannounced surprise visit, which actually did take the ICE officials here by surprise. They were delayed about an hour before they were let inside. But the biggest takeaways from their visit was that the facility is definitely near capacity, and people were complaining about the quality of the food and, most importantly, the lack of communication. A lot of people told them that they weren't sure why they were there. They weren't able to speak to detainees unless they signed privacy agreements, which Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal did bring a couple of waivers. And so they talked to two people. One person was detained from that Kent raid at that beverage company, and another person, Maximo Londonio, is a legal permanent resident who is currently detained there. Mr. Londonio isn't the only legal permanent resident there, and the Congresswoman came out with a warning to all permanent residents.
If this can happen to Maximo, who has permanent legal status, it can happen to any of us. Yeah. Due process has been turned on its head, and we are using American dollars to disrupt and undermine our justice system. And it should be something that every single one of us is absolutely horrified by and willing to stand up against.
They wanted to remind everybody that this facility is run on U.S. taxpayer dollars, and also they encouraged people to think about who exactly is inside. This is not a prison. This is a civil detention facility. And Congresswoman Jayapal said, just think about the families that have been broken up because their sole breadwinners are inside here waiting for some kind of due process. Back to you.